Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. It's Politically Incorrect Knitters, live from the Knitting Wars. I'm Deplorable Knitter. That's Ann Pinkova. I forgot my own name. We have Carol. We have Annie. Oh my goodness. Hi.
Hey. Hello to the chat.
Yes. Somebody said it's snowy in the south. Yeah, we were going to have Amy on, but it's snowing so much there. She just wants to enjoy it. And I mean, I don't blame her. If I only got it once every decade or so, I would probably enjoy it more too. So
I know she's got like 6 inches at least.
That's crazy. That's more than I have here in New York. So there you go. We've got like a dusting.
I know it's more than I have currently too. Like all these big snowstorms seem to go beneath us, which is crazy.
It's fine with me. We always get our share. It's fine. So what's happening?
We don't get much because I'm near the coast, so it just melts.
Oh, I mean, unless you like snow, that's nice.
Usually. I do like snow.
Cool. North Florida's having a snowstorm. Iris says it's like a blizzard in Louisiana. So cool. Well, there's our weather update. How about you, Carol? Is it snowing where you are?
No. Clear skies, clear everything. It's just cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. It's cold here too.
Mm-hmm.
So what's new? What's happening? We're living in a new country. What do you guys think about it?
It's morning in America. So happy.
Annie's not though. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, you can come over. Look, you can even pet the dog if you want. I'm trying.
I see Elon's up to some stuff, so.
I mean, that guy knows how to stay in the news.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. He does. I was listening to the whole. I mean, obviously, you've seen him make the gesture, correct?
Yeah.
The heart is full and the arm motion and.
Right.
Yeah. People are just crazy.
Even the ADL said, like, look, guys, that isn't a thing. Like, even there, like, he's just an awkward dude. It was a moment. He didn't know what to do with his hands. It's okay. He just wanted to make a gesture.
We all have times we don't know what to do with our hands, especially if you're not allowed to bring your knitting. Yeah. Right? But, so, what are we making? Let's do that thing. Are you making a shawl, Carol?
How did you know?
How? Are you crocheting it or is it knit?
You don't know me. I'm totally crocheting a shawl.
It's pretty.
Thank you. It's coming along. It's in the last leg.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. So.
We tease you for making shawls, but I have 3 hats to show off that I finished. Like, who needs 3 hats? Oh, Annie left.
No, Annie.
Aww. Bummer.
Come back, Annie.
She might.
I can't wait to see your hats.
Well, I'll show them to you in a minute, but Clementine likes me right now, so I'll allow you ladies to talk about things.
Oh.
Cats before hats? Is that what we got here?
Cats before hats, yeah.
Yes. She never does this unless I'm podcasting. So it's our thing, I guess. She likes you guys. She wants to show her butt to the internet. I don't know. So whatever.
It's very unfair that no one's paying attention to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to figure out this camera because like my lights keep going funny and I'll work it out.
Wow. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't have anything important to say.
I was going to say, I am knitting a hat. It is the hat that goes with the sparrow cowl because I was going to make a matching cowl, but I thought that the way that the pattern goes, it's much better if the entire hat is striped and part of the cowl is striped than if it's just the other way around. So
Okay.
make sure I have enough yarn for it. This is, hang on, let me reach for it. The black yarn, some lovely stuff that Carol gave me actually. And this is Phoenix by Mystery Mouse Yarn.
Oh.
Cool.
I don't know if you can see how the stripes are going on that one, but it is absolutely gorgeous and lovely and bright and kind of superhero-y and optimistic, which is all my favorite things. So I'm having a lovely time knitting it.
Well, that's
And
nice.
yeah, and I have a box of new yarn here.
Oh, you do? I've
I
been
do.
waiting for that box of new yarn.
Yeah.
Do we
Cool.
get to see the new yarn?
Annie said she couldn't hear us properly. I'm sorry. I hope we can work it out. If we can have a play date sometime and I can mess with my camera settings and you can see if your stuff works. So
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
when we're not live.
Mm.
So okay. So what are you showing us?
Showing new yarn. I have a whole box of new yarn. It's very exciting.
Mhm.
Actually probably going to use this one pretty quickly. It matches what I'm working on now, funnily enough. But this is one of Lynn's whoopsies.
Oh, I
which-
like it.
Yeah.
That's super
Yeah.
cute.
With these little stripes of different colors. So yeah, I'm excited about that. We also have, there we go.
Clementine also is really enjoying this.
Cats love yarn.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Adam says that I have a photo of Annie right here, but it's just not the same. It's not the same as
It's not. That's okay.
And a hello, Mr. D. Gray.
What up?
Hello.
What are those? Why don't I know about this?
These are the Mountain Bluebird sock sets.
Oh, I like them.
So
Carol?
yeah, look at that. Lovely.
Yes, cooked up bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon.
Okay. I can be a person again. Get the cat hair off me. All right.
Ready to be a person. All right, so we got sock sets.
like
Mountain Bluebird. They're very pretty. And I got one. I got one in fingering and some in DK. And some of these I will keep for myself, but some of them also have to be for future giveaways. So I'm just looking at them going like, but what do I love the most? It's a difficult decision, one that
You'll have to, work through those feelings yourself.
I know.
So.
I'm gonna have to take some of them out back and emotionally butcher them. This is sagebrush, which I am because that's like one of my favorite colors, that sort of light sea green thing.
That's a beautiful color, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful yarn. Yeah, moving that over. Then we have fire brick. Very pretty, very nice. We got Western Meadowlark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have Eastern Bluebird over here. Ooh. I really like how
Yeah, that looks good together.
Those two have some base colors together too, so that the blue and the yellow can kind of play. That's awesome.
Mhm.
I love that. And at the end of the box,
Sorry.
we have
But
My husband said that while you have yarn, I have filament because he's got a 3D printer. So it's like I keep buying kinds of yarn. He keeps buying rolls of filament. I'm not even mad about
y'all
it.
gotta have your things. That's
Yeah.
how it is.
He makes me
what are
things
those
with
in?
it. Okay, now I'm gonna shut up now.
Is that a yarn bowl?
It's a yarn bowl. It's a skull. He made it for me with this filament. Isn't it beautiful?
That's amazing.
Babe,
I
I want
am-
another one. Can I have more? Okay, thank you.
See, it's how it is. Now you have to learn how to make him a hat. Wait, you guys live in Texas. You don't need a hat, but you have to figure out how to do something.
I mean, I'm a
He
hat.
makes you things.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Okay. What else do you have?
Sorry, I'm just imagining Caro surrounded by skulls. Like, finally.
That's
This
what
is
I
Well,
want.
I mean, dude, for the Illuminati, those would be great for our candles. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to put the candles in them because it would melt. But, you know, if we had some, like the fake candles, and then they flicker, we could be the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Okay. Annie, are you ready? All right, I'm going to try her again. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear us?
I've got you on
Isn't
twice now. Sorry.
excellent.
Can
Okay,
you
we
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Yay.
We can
Yay,
see you. We can hear
the
you. It's a
computer
good
was
day.
using the wrong microphone because I've been unplugging it to use it with my phone to film and things. So 'cause it's got an adapter, I can use it for me vlog and things. The same mic.
Oh, okay.
It was just using the wrong one.
Mhm.
It's never straightforward, is it? Anyway, I'm here.
That's
Yay!
good.
Cool.
Stop being a plonker. I haven't got my calendar yet.
Really?
It's on its way. I think it's imminent. It's all right. I won't have to look at myself, will I?
Sorry.
You can look at yourself
Okay.
the next month. Just like it's January all year round.
I'll be a month behind all year.
Right. Oh, but I have you here, and I also have you up there. You can barely see it, but it is
Upside down.
that one.
Upside down.
Yeah, I think I'm upside down on January.
Here, I will, because it's easy to just grab.
Oh.
The
I don't have mine yet, so I will also be a month behind.
I shipped it to you today.
Ooh, fancy. Fancy. So I will have it before the month is over, but then I'm going out of town, so I guess it won't matter.
You can carry it with you. You can just be like, this is my calendar that I need for calendar purposes.
Just put it in the car for our road trip.
Like, it's very important that I absorb all of this while I still can.
How funny. Did you show us the last skein of yarn? Because I don't know if I saw it. My kid was talking to me.
Oh, this is Blue Hen of Delaware.
That's the one I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Is it nice?
It's
Are you
really
feeling
good.
happy that you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I feel unhappy when I get yarn. That'd be a very rare occurrence. Here, let me stick
You know what I mean.
words all together. Ooh,
She has a flock of birds. How nice.
flock of birds.
Oh,
Cool.
But anyways, so yeah, that arrived just before I came in, so I'm excited.
That is exciting.
I like your fairy lights.
Thank you.
Is that your Christmas tree?
It is. It's still up.
Does that mean it has to stay up all year then?
Well, probably not. But I
Well,
haven't.
if you left it up past the 6th of January, you have to keep it up all year.
I've never heard that. I had a friend. Her family didn't take theirs down for like months. They decorated it for the Super Bowl, and then they decorated it for it was like Valentine's Day and then the Super Bowl, and then like they just kept decorating it. I feel like they had shamrocks on. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't get rid of it, but it was a thing for a while at their house. But Iris still has her tree up. I guess you can if you want.
Hear you. I knew a gal whose last name was actually Christmas, and her mother would do that. It would have like Christmas trees, big ones, all around her house all year round. And I used to work with her at a summer camp. So she threw a party called Christmas in July, and then had her father sign, like, she had like a little card for everybody, but then she had her father sign all of them, Father Christmas. They were legit.
That's a terrible joke. My husband would really like that. He really likes terrible jokes. And now he's taught my kids to tell them. So now we just have the worst jokes ever at this house. No, we take ours down on New Year's Day. My husband isn't big on like there's a time for things and then we pick up and we move along. And that's what we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just saying. So what are you knitting, Annie?
I'm knitting a sleeve in the round, which I don't like doing, but it's not been anywhere near as bad as I expected. It's Sapilla.
That's pretty. It's what?
Wow.
Sapilla. Boylan Knitworks.
Oh, okay. That's really pretty. I like it.
So the sleeves are colour work as well.
Oh, so that's why you gotta do it in the round. I mean, you can do it
well,
flat,
yeah.
Color work flat is awful.
I wasn't looking forward to doing colour work sleeves in the round because I don't like doing sleeves in the round. But it was fun, really. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought. So
it's a beautiful sweater.
It's really pretty. Very nice. Cool,
well, it's been, I think it's about 5 years since
that you've been working on it.
Since I started it, and I just put it away when I got to the sleeve. Yeah. So it'd be good to get it done because I really like it. But yeah, I'm going to try and finish some things.
I finished 3 hats, but I'm not going to show them yet because Carol wanted to see them. And she's gone. But it's amazing. I found all these knitting needles I was looking for. I mean, once I finished the hats, then I was like, oh, look, I have all these needles I needed. So it was handy.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. Abundance of needles. And finally get some things done.
Yeah, for real. I don't know, man. It's been a long day. Annie, you're near Neil, right? So isn't it like midnight?
Yeah. It's nearly 11:30.
Whew.
Are you a night person?
Not as much as Neil.
Well, I think he stays up all night sometimes. I don't think most people do that.
It's like your time zone and my time zone, and then he's somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I'm not so bad at the knit night. Staying up for knit night's a bit of a toughie because I definitely would be in bed by midnight because they're an hour later.
Yeah.
So I go on sometimes, but sometimes I'm wide awake and I stay up late and I don't realise what time it is, but mostly I need my bed.
Yeah. I very much like sleep. And then I find the nights, like, I very rarely stay up past like 10. Like, I really like to sleep. I like to go to bed and get up at like 6, and it makes me happy, right? But on the nights where I get like that, oh no,
it's too early.
I like to. But the nights I get a second wind and I stay up late, then that's inevitably the night that like one of my kids has a nightmare or something, and I'll get like 3 hours of sleep. So that's why I'm like, no, I gotta go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. It's late. I gotta go.
Isn't it dark when you get up though at 6?
Not really. Maybe a little. But it's the times are changing.
Yeah. It's not light here
I was pretty excited.
Until about 8, 7, maybe now. 8 o'clock in the morning. So when I get up, I get my breakfast and then I have to take the dogs out. So I'd be going out in the dark.
Yeah.
I like the winter sunrises because I can be out with the dogs when it's the sunrise and really see the sunrise, which is good.
That's nice, but I don't know. It doesn't. No, it's late here way before then. Maybe not at 6 when I get up, but like by 7, the sun is rising. So, yeah, I don't know. So, I waited to show my hats off because you said you wanted to see them. So look, I finished 3 hats. This is one. Oh, and see, it's got little cables on it. And I'm not thrilled with the decreases, but now that I've done it, I know what I want to do instead, so it's fine. So I finished that guy.
Nice.
And then I finished this one that's very similar. So I guess that I'm going to have a little series of cables with small cables going on. I haven't blocked them yet, though. I was going to block them today, and then I'm like, but then I can't show them off. So, like, this cable will look nicer.
It froze. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Are we good? Okay.
There we go.
But yeah.
Sorry, you said when you block it, the cable will look better.
Yeah. It will look better, I think. And then I finished this one, which I love. And my husband has a pea head, right? His head is so small, and I have like a giant head compared to his, and it fits both of us. So I don't know. I've made some sort of magical hat, and I really like it.
Nice. Yeah.
It's got some slip stitches on it, which aren't showing up very well.
They are. I can see them.
They go from the brim all the way up, and I was very happy with it. So I finished those today. Well, one last night and 2 today. So there you go. Oh, Cassie's marking on my.
Go ahead.
Are they your designs?
Yeah, they're all mine. 25 and 25. I need to print the sheet in order to mark them, though. So that's a hurdle I need to overcome next.
I just saved the photo in my phone, and then I favorited it so I can go back and edit it and add words for what I did.
That's nice. I need a sheet of paper, but then I'm going to lose it. But it'll go in my planner that lives in my purse, so I hopefully won't lose it. So yeah, I'm going to write some patterns. I've been saying that for several months, but I'm finishing things, so hopefully I'll write patterns, and it'll be great.
Nice.
So Failsafe says that we're part of the Big Head group. My brother in high school, his nickname was Dome because his head was giant. So it's just part of our life. So it's okay. I'm going to see what I'm going to knit, though. I don't know what it is, but I've got several more projects to finish.
Nice.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, it's that funny.
I finished a hat this week. Knitting it wasn't too exciting, but I made a big old Star Trek hat. I already gave it as a gift.
Cool.
And actually,
It's beautiful.
I cheated and used an iron-on because,
badge.
that's...
Sometimes it's okay. I made my kids Harry Potter hats for Halloween last year, and I totally bought patches off and just knit them in like stripes. The Hufflepuff one was like a checkerboard, but either way, I didn't like put the badge on. I was like, I'm not doing this. Forget it. So
yeah, I have done the little Star Trek symbol thing before, and it's like I've done it complicated, I've done it uncomplicated. This time I'm like, nah, just gonna iron that thing. Just gonna buy it. It's gonna be perfect. And they're gonna say, like, wow, where do you buy that? And it's like, nah, it was made for me. And then, it'll be nicer that
that'll
way.
be amazing.
Amazing.
See, Yarnwich says, how is iron-on cheating? Being clever about your time is a skill, right?
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh.
Fair, but I do a lot of Intarsia, man. That's kind of my thing.
It's
Putting a logo
kind
on
of your brand.
A little bit what I'm known for.
A little bit.
I saw
problem
Neil
with-
a week ago. Was it a week
Yeah.
ago? Week and a
In
half
real
ago.
life,
Yeah, in Oldham.
Annie's the only person who can attest to the fact that he actually has legs. So that's a thing.
Yeah, he has legs. No, he was on a live stream. You could see him. They let women speak.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
really?
How was that event?
It was really, the stories were. The event's good. It's good to, every time I go to one, I make more friends. And I used to go to them on my own. Travelled around quite a bit. I went to about 3 on my own where I didn't know anybody, but you were welcome and everybody was on the same page,
Right.
But now I know a few people, so it's even better. But it was really good. But the stories are harrowing about the gangs and things.
Right. Is that something that Kelly
J. Keane?
Yes. Sorry, I was getting letters switched around in my head. But I don't remember her talking about the gang so much before. That it was mostly the, or maybe she did and I've just missed that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the main topic, but she has
Right.
touched on it before over the years, actually.
Okay. Sure.
Like for a while, but not gone on and about it. It wasn't the main battle.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, there's a cat scratching at the door now. She's a demon, though. She scratches me. She doesn't purr.
Oh no.
She doesn't purr. I've only got a cat because I like purring.
You're just poking her like, do the thing. Do the cat thing.
You have to learn, don't you?
Why are you broken?
Yeah, she's broken. Like, she'll rub against my legs and she likes to be near me. But I can't pick her up because I'll get savaged.
Oh,
poor kitty.
Can you see my arm? I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
She's always scratching me. She did that one today on my hand.
Oh.
She's a big fatty, aren't you?
Well, maybe
that's your problem.
Did you hurt her feelings when she scratched you?
Yeah, well, I called her fatty. I need like a leather jacket on and big gloves to pick her up.
How funny. Try one of those cat treats. Santa brought our cats some treats in the stockings. I don't know, it's mush in a little tube, like the yogurt tubes. Like I don't know what it is. My cats went insane for it. So maybe you just need to bribe her with some fancy treats or something.
Hard drugs.
Here. She's jumping up a bit.
Drugs make them crazy, though. I mean,
yeah, catnip. She's got all of that. Yeah. She breaks into her own treats. Do you want to be on
here? She just gets them for herself when she feels like it. We had to put ours.
She just buys through the packets.
Well, that's the thing. Clementine, my cat, used to do that, and then my husband ended up putting the treats in a glass jar with a lid that you screw on because she kept breaking into everything else that we had. And he had put it in a cabinet that shuts because she was crazy.
Cat's totally ungovernable.
Anne loves Clementine, so whatever.
Is that the grey one? She's nearly on the desk here, but not quite. What are you doing?
She's a tortie. She's a crazy tortie, and she does not like Anne. And she trapped her in the bathroom and screamed at her. And I'm
just saying that it's poor etiquette to kick someone else's cat. All right. I was unsure of what to do in this situation. The cat's screaming at me. I'm like, dude.
But they're sharp,
I don't know what to tell you.
They're very sharp. It's all you can do sometimes to defend yourself. She gets a gentle slipper behind her, this one. Don't you?
I don't know. Maybe she's mellowed. Maybe the next time you come, she won't hate you as much. It's hard to say.
She'll be totally normal about it.
I don't know about that, but... Oh, well. So...
Saying hi. No?
No, she just wants to see you. Be somewhat near you, but not quite in the frame.
There you go. I still can't see her because the camera's quite high up on the...
Cassie says her cat got nicer around 8 years old. So,
this one's about 2. You're about 2, Daisy.
Oh.
You might see a tail.
Yeah, Clementine's almost 5. Well, she was a COVID cat, so...
I think this one was just a wild cat off the streets that somebody got hold of and took into a vet.
Mm-hmm. Well, Our crazy cat, her parents were feral, and she's got a lot of crazy in her. Like, there's a lot she's not interested in. So I don't know. Maybe there's something to it.
She's
2
only
and
behind
5,
me.
Yeah.
I mean, she likes me, but
Yarn was just saying they're babies.
2 minutes. Very disappointing.
Well, Yarn, which my other cat is 17. And she looks like she's 17. She's starting, like, she's the cat that anytime she wants anything, we're like, oh, here, you want more treats? Have some. I mean, God, how old is she going to get?
Yeah.
Let her have all the treats.
Only got so many more treats in you, honey. Only got so many more treats in you.
Exactly. Oh, you want to eat some of this cheese I'm having? Absolutely. Go for it.
Yeah, Daisy gets a bit of cheese.
Yeah. Our other cat, my youngest kid taught the baby cat how to sit using cheese sticks. You open the cheese, because every time you open a cheese stick, you know, it's got that sealed plastic. So you peel it and it goes, and the cat comes running from wherever she is. And so my youngest taught her how to sit, and then she will eat the cheese, and then she will sit back down and wait for more cheese. We can't actually get her to sit though without cheese, but hey, we're working on it.
Hey, it's motivation.
Half the battle. So the next time you come, we'll give you a cheese stick, Anne. That's what we're gonna do.
You know, honestly, I'm pretty easily bribable. If someone walks up to me like, hey, you want a cheese stick? I'd be like, yeah, buddy.
Exactly. You just weren't on the same page.
Me and the cat were like this.
Oh, man. We'll sit for cheese. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
I will sit very still.
Mm-hmm. You'll be a very good girl.
When I first started writing, I sent my book into my editor when I got signed on the first time. She sent me back these notes, and she's like, not all of your characters can be food motivated. And I was like, I beg to differ. Food's delicious. I have it 3 times a day. Okay.
I'm just writing what I know. All right.
How many food motivated people don't you know? Like, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was annoyed because at one point, like, I had like this group of like supernatural people, and they're kind of like haggling in an alley, and they're like, what are those guys up to? And it was like, and then you got closer, and they were kind of like, listen, like, those are like the mint Girl Scout cookies. Like, I'm willing to trade you 2 spells for the Girl Scout cookies. It's like, these are out of season. Like, I'm gonna, blah blah blah. Like, they're haggling over Girl Scout cookies. But this was before the Girl Scout cookies got really nasty like they are right now. So it's like I have to go back and rewrite that with like something else. That's what I have to do.
Yeah, and I just got roped into buying a whole bunch of Girl Scout cookies.
Which ones did you get?
Well, we got Thin Mints. And then the peanut butter ones and the coconut ones, right? Coconut.
Yeah, I like the coconut.
Like those.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. So when my kids have to sell stuff, I don't call people. My kids go door to door. There's a couple of family members where we don't live close enough to like go visit them, and I will like text them and be like, hey, my kids are going to call you and ask you to buy this thing, just to give them a heads up, because sometimes on the phone it's hard to understand them. But I have these moms that are like, oh, so-and-so is selling Girl Scout cookies. Do you want to buy some? And no, I don't, because I want your kid to come and knock on the door or send me a text or call me and ask me. And so now what's going to happen is my kids have to sell something again in March. Guess who they're calling? Guess who's going to be knocking on their door? Because, I'm sorry, that's one of my peeves. I don't like selling stuff, and I think it's annoying. But if your kid is in a thing that they do it, they need to learn how to do it. Yeah. That's the point of the exercise. It's not so that you can call or make a post. Be like, hey, they're doing... No.
Yeah.
Meh. Sorry, that's just one of my things. I apologize. So anyway, we ended up buying some Girl Scout cookies because that happened. My kids are excited, though. They're pretty food motivated. And your dad is saying moon pies, so I don't know what that's about.
I guess he's food motivated for moon pies.
Yeah, moon pies are delicious.
Kind of greasy.
I don't like them.
Oh.
They make me sick.
Oh, I mean, I'm sad for you, but that's good for me because I'm just gonna eat yours.
Okay, good. You can have it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're ever in a situation where we're at the same place and there are moon pies, which I don't know.
You just slide it over to me. I'll make that shit disappear. You don't even have to worry about it.
I'm just trying to envision where we would be where this is happening.
Probably like, I don't know. Like we could be at like some kind of like yarn mancy retreat, right? And they're kind of like, hey, everybody can have moon pies and stuff like that. And everybody be like, oh no, moon pies. I'll be like, it's okay. Come over here. I've got you.
Like, what is a moon pie?
It is a type of it's a type of biscuit, like a soft biscuit, and it's got like a cream filling in it, and they call it moon pie because usually people kind of like it's. I think it's because it got like no, it's not a moon shape. I forgot why it was called moon pie. I failed.
Some of them are yellow.
Really?
It's like this size, and it's coated in chocolate or whatever else.
Yeah.
And they come in different flavors.
And what's inside?
It's like some kind of cream marshmallow filling.
All right.
Yeah. And it's kind
I don't think these are what I thought they were.
Like a Tunnocks tea cake.
But diabetic, because in America we have to put like extra sugar in everything.
Yeah. I'm Googling it. Oh yeah. Is it? Yeah. God, it's showing it. All right. Is it like 2 layers of biscuit with mallow in between?
Yeah.
There. It's this stuff. They're not what I was thinking of.
The one at the top is whoopie pies, which are better. They're not like moon pies. Moon pies.
Oh, that's what came up when I searched moon pie. That's not right.
So the flatter, the flatter, aren't they?
The one below, name brand, because America.
That one.
Yeah, there we go. Annie's got it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's like our wagon wheel.
Yeah. So I was right. I don't like moon pies, but whatever was in that first one, I would totally eat those with the chocolate. With those, like those look delicious.
Oh yeah.
So whatever.
Banana moon pies. Mm.
Yeah, nothing like that good artificial banana flavoring.
They have banana flavors?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. No.
They're not the best.
Eat all of them. Eat them all.
Have I eaten them? Absolutely. Was it really all that good?
Probably not. That's how it goes. Man. I love sweets, but I'm so sad when you eat something that you think is going to be delicious and then it's not, and then it's so sad. It's so depressing. Kind of like Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah. The zebra rolls, fantastic. The oatmeal cream pies, very good. Cosmic brownies, massive fan. That thing will sit in your gut like a brick, and I love it.
Okay. Sorry. I was just gonna say, when I was a phlebotomist for the Red Cross, when I started, our food sponsor was Little Debbie, so I ate my body weight in like those cosmic brownies, and then after a while I was like, I don't actually like these, and then I started eating the oatmeal cream pies, and those were much more satisfying and delicious. So I'm just gonna say that. But small town girl once brought whoopie pies to a Weight Watchers meeting and scarfed them down after she weighed in. Good for you.
Treat yourself.
Good for you. That's pretty fantastic.
Joe said it's a wagon wheel as well.
Oh, I didn't even see her in there. Where is she?
Okay, she's right there. Sorry.
I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, well. Anyway, thanks, Mr. Pankova, for the moon pie debate. Appreciate it. So, Kara, are you going to be in Texas? That was a stupid question. Let me rephrase. Are you going to be at the meetup when they go to the yarn thing.
I was informed there was no choice. Like there was almost like threat of physical violence on my person if I did not attend, and I was like, man, like that sounds serious. I should go.
Okay. Yes, I knew what I meant in my head. Whatever.
I know what you meant too. I was kind of like, it was just funny, like the start. So I get it.
You're like all day, every day. What are you? Getting out of Texas is the problem.
I don't mind being here. Like, I mean, where I live everywhere that, everybody that I've talked to, I told them like I live in Texas, and they're always like, I'm so sorry for you. And I was like, I kind of like it. Like, is it me? Like,
I don't know. But I've never been to Texas.
Yeah. I'm really excited for the meetup, and I hope that you have a good time, even though I may have or may not have threatened you with violence.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of into it. I was like, oh man, like she's getting aggressive on me. Like, oh yeah, tell me what to do.
I'm over here like, look, we have tried, we have coordinated. All right, it mostly Carrie because should say, in case y'all haven't heard, that the weekend of the Nitty McPurley retreat, there is going to be a meetup. Hang on, let me look at the information directly. There is going to be a meetup on that Saturday. So that is February the 2nd at the Sweet Paris Creperie. It is in South Lake, Texas. It's about 15 minutes away from the hotel where the Knitting McPurley retreat is taking place at. And there is a break in the schedule for people to go about town. So that is the time that it will be at 12:30. So yeah,
somebody on our last video was asking what time it was, and I kept forgetting to check. So 12:30, friend, and I'll put it in that comment later.
And,
if I remember.
Info's on my Instagram, and yeah.
Amy says that the creperie won't know what hit them when you guys all show up. I'm sure that they're going to be surprised by what's going on, but that's fine. So.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
There was one thing I went to, I was like years ago, it was like some kind of Star Wars related meetup thing. And I walked into the place and I knew how many people were probably going to show up. Right. And so when I walked in, I only had like 2 high tables and like that was it. I was like, hey, who's your banquet coordinator? And they're like, oh, it's so-and-so. Do you need something? I was like, I'm going to do you a favor and ask to talk to her. Right. And so she came in and she was like all preppy and she's like, hey, what's going on? What can I do for you? I was like, you're about to have 700 people in this room. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, 700 people are probably going to be in this room. And she's like, I wasn't told there were going to be 700 people. And I was like, well, what did the Star Wars people tell you was going to happen? She's like, she was like, they just said it was going to be like a small gathering and no. And I was like, no. So she was like, well, what should I do? And I was like, well, I'd probably put like 3 tables over there and like maybe 2 talls in the back and just tell everybody else to figure it out. Right. And so they brought them in and I was wrong. It wasn't 700 people. It was 900. So,
oh,
yeah.
Wow.
But I felt really bad for that banquet lady because they basically like under told it to her. So she thought it was going to be like maybe like 30 people. And I was like,
wow.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I mean, like,
so talking about not knowing what's about to hit you. Yeah. And of course, like they had no catering for that too. She's like, well, what do we do with the food? And I was like, just take it back. Just
hide it. We'll have it later.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I am not nearly the same thing, but I did a craft show when my kids was still went to school. And I hired a food truck. And the guy's like, how many people are going to come? And I'm like, I don't know. We've never done a craft show here. So I would say like 100. The dude had to go out and buy food 3 times. Like he had to send people to the supermarket. But I didn't know what to tell him because, I mean, I did a ton of advertising, but I don't, you guys ever go to those things, they're in a school gym. They're either bumping or there's like nobody there. And so I was like, I didn't want him to buy a bunch of food and then have nobody show up,
Yeah.
It's hard. But at least I told him, I'm like, I have no idea. I'm guessing. It's our first time. I have no idea.
Yeah, I know like the meetups that we go to right now, like there's a mandatory RSVP just so that way we can tell the venue like roughly how many people are going to come, and they're like it might be give or take 50 after that. So
yeah.
And that helps out a lot. And it also gives us like a way to like basically screen people when they come in, because we're kind of like, what's your username that you put on the form? And so we find their username, check them off, and let them in there. We had one person that tried to like bully their way in. It's like, I just want to come to the thing. It's like, did you RSVP? It's like, no. It's like, you have to leave. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's a private event. You didn't sign up for it. It's like, well, I'm going to go in. I was like, oh no, see, you need to understand. I hired security. Ben, and Ben walks over. So
Who's Ben?
He's the security, right? The security guy. You know how like security guys, they're all like built like football players and stuff like that. So I just
Big Ben.
I got you.
Yeah.
Ben sounds like a steady, reliable security guard. You can trust.
I see him pretty often actually. He's a pretty nice guy.
I heard that there's a meetup that I might be interested in going to, and I wasn't going to go, but should I just put my name down anyway? Just in case.
Yeah, yeah. It's better to say that you might be going and not go than to want to go and then you can't.
Yeah. Good to know. I've never done a meetup ever. I'm not.
They're really loud. They're loud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And it's always exciting because when somebody wants to talk to you like for a prolonged period, it like wears on your voice after a while because you can't just talk like we are right now. It's like you have to scream at them to be heard over the horde of people all around you. And I don't understand this part. Maybe somebody who's smarter than me can explain it to me, right? But the place is already packed. People are yelling to get, from one place to another. And for some reason, the venue always turns on the music and then turns it up. And I'm like, why? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Like parties really happen. Let's keep it going, everyone.
Yeah, I know. Like this one.
Progress.
I know this one that's in Orlando. It's actually like in a DJ place, so I know like at least the speakers are over there, so I can shout less on the other side, right? So, yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. So, what else is happening? You're doing the Name McPurley meetup. You're gonna see Carol and Carrie. I'm gonna be here in New York.
And Lynn. And like a lot of other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
cool. It's gonna be a party. A couple people in the chat were saying that they were jelly. I'm a little jelly too, but these things happen.
There'll be another time when we can all meet and set something on fire. I don't know what we're setting on fire. It might be a person. I don't know, but we can do it. Okay, because we're the Illuminati and we do chaos.
Well, I was gonna say if my husband's there, he has experience setting couches on fire, so he can guide us with that.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't do that anymore, but I suppose if we made a request, he may.
Once a couch on fire, always a couch on fire. You can always do it. It's like riding a bicycle.
But when I first met him, Annie, he was telling me some story about his girlfriend at the time was like, I don't know where to go to get you. And he's like, just go and you'll see the couch on fire in the road. And that's where I am. And I said, I'm so glad I wasn't the girlfriend back then because I would have been like, no, I'm out. Thank you, but I'm all set. I'm good. Cassie's gonna set something on fire. She says she's all about it, Carol.
Oh yeah, do it. Let's do it. Let's set stuff on fire. Yeah.
So was he burning it, or were other people burning it?
No. He was. If he didn't directly do it, he was certainly instigating something. I'm not certain what was going on. I wasn't there back then. But he tells me stories about when he was in college, and I just say, "Thank God I didn't know you back then, because it wouldn't have worked out. So it's all good." But I don't know what else, man. What do we think of the inauguration? Anne wanted to do a fashion review. I can pull up some pictures if you want to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Nobody else wants to, but I was having a moment, okay? And I was very.
What do you want to talk about? Tell me
I was
what it is.
watching
I'll
it.
give 'em.
I'll pass some comment. I was watching it with Tim. Put it on live. It was quite good to see. It's history, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I made my kids watch it. We did a unit on it. Learning about the inauguration. It was very lovely.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if you want to
I'm doing
look at
something
clothes,
wrong.
if you want to look at clothes, we should look at clothes.
I'm trying to do it.
Was anybody wearing any knitwear?
No,
Did anybody crochet their own dress?
that would have been
Though-
lovely, but no.
I will say with Michelle Obama not showing up to anything, either she's on the outs in a real way, or like that is the first time that I've actually been concerned that she wants to run, because she wants to do I wasn't at anything. I am above this. The evil orange man. I never accepted any of his invites. To be in the same
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But unburdened by what has been, that she'll be all like, oh, I'm so separated from the past years, from the Bidens, from the Trumps, and then hoping that everyone will forget that the Obama years are pretty crap. And also her college thesis is illiterate, and she got a do-nothing job for $200,000 a year at a hospital, right out of college. And we're all going to forget stuff like that. I was only proud of this country once her husband was nominated for president. We're going to let all that slide. She's just going to be a bright, shiny new penny, that Michelle Obama.
I don't know. I heard that it was because she just hates Trump so much that she was not wanting to do it. I don't know. How do I do this? Oh,
she's busy at home knitting, eh?
Last I heard, she was in
organising a stash.
Hawaii.
Sorry.
I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. All right. What do we think?
I think it's severe. Yeah. I think she's classy, but that's too severe.
I don't know. I mean, the hat's a lot.
She's taking it off to eat.
Well, I thought the thing where Trump leaned in to kiss her and she would not lean forward. I'm like, part of that is like, I'm not moving. Part of it's he's got the hat and the eyeball, and also it's like, nah, dear, you'll muss my makeup. You might muss your makeup. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was awesome.
I mean, she can wear anything. She could have put a paper sack on her head and still would have looked fantastic. So I mean,
that's very true, but it's like, nah, man, I'm serious. And also it's like, you raided my house. They tried to kill my husband twice, and everybody was talking crap about me before. So we are rolling in and we're serious about it this time.
Yeah, I got the whole vibe that everybody was more serious this time in general.
You can always wear it for funerals afterwards.
I don't think that was the plan. Did you like it, Carol?
Carmen San Diego.
Something new.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to grab something.
That's okay. Well, did you like this? Anne thought it was no nonsense. Annie and I are. It's all right.
There's a lot going on there.
But do you like it?
No.
Is it too severe for you?
No.
Okay.
That's just me though.
I thought it was great. I really I liked the look that she had the day before. Or maybe it was the morning. I forget. Previous outfit to this, she had it was a cape jacket, like a kind of a cape top where her hands are out in front, and she's wearing black Louis Vuitton boots because you got the little red insides of the heel. Again, looking very imperial, very sharp.
I didn't see that one. I can look for it, but I don't have it the second. Stop.
It reminds me of what like the wife of a supervillain in a sci-fi show would wear. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't think that's for me. Like that screams like I'm the evil lady to me.
And I'm sitting here like, she is full on Lady Jessica vibes. Aww.
What do we think about Usha? Is that her name, Usha?
Usha. She's so pretty, and she was so happy the whole time.
She just smiled the whole time, like very happily, like it was a good thing.
Yeah.
But I like that dress. I thought she looked pretty, and you can tell that they were all ready to be outside.
Mm-hmm.
They all had like nice jackets and things, so it's
I like that. It's I like the cut and I like the shape of it, and I think more importantly, I like the color and how she complements it really well. With all of her like her gloves and her boots and her smile, like she's clearly having a good day.
I agree.
It's a much softer look than the very.
She doesn't look like this is a Disney princess. Okay, she's following the evil witch in right after that to basically say like I am the fairest of them all. It's me.
That's I don't know. She looks nice. I like it. Let me see. I should have planned ahead, but I did not. So hey.
But yeah, she's very like, I am the sweet mother with children, and I'm very proud of my husband. And Melania is sitting there with Trump, with Barron standing behind her, like, yes, my son, we will
rule.
All these people are gonna get what's coming to them.
Yeah, I feel like there was just a lot less. Everybody was more serious, more. I don't know.
There was somebody in a nice green outfit with a green hat.
Ivanka.
Ivanka did look lovely. Oh, we can get her. Hold on.
Right. Well, Melania's dress here is very nice when Trump was dancing with the sword.
That was so weird. He was doing the YMCA and he had the sword. He had the sword from someone.
Yeah, he had just cut the cake with the saber and still holding the saber was dancing to YMCA.
Yes.
You know what? But that's fine.
It is fine. I like this. I don't feel like okay, I used to make wedding dresses, right? So like I'm not a fashion person per se, but I feel like the styles lately are just very okay. It's an okay dress. She doesn't look fantastic in it. I don't love that wing off the one side and I don't know.
I think
Melania was the only person in a hat.
I think I would have liked if it was like some kind of, I don't know what the cut is called because that's not my strong suit. But I think I would have liked it if it was like some kind of like how it is right now with like that kind of wrap around the shoulder part of it, right?
Oh, like if it was off the shoulder instead of being strapless. Yeah. Like it just feels incomplete. Like somebody was like, "Oh, I've got this white sheath, which is lovely, but it needs more." And they just took some like scraps that they had on the floor and were like, "Hey, now we're good."
That's what they did. That designer was kind of like, I don't know what to do. Like, and they slap it on there. It's like, call it art, right?
Yeah. Comments. Not everybody's loving it. Okay, let's see. There's that. And then I found the lady in the green hat. Let me just get a good picture of her.
Ivanka's outfits were the best of the whole weekend.
Ivanka's always lovely.
Oh, she is. Yeah, love. Sorry. Oh.
Saying it's black duct tape ribbon. Snake not round her. Yes.
Oh,
I like the hat.
And I believe that's her daughter to the side of her. And her daughter wore, not here, but in another picture, or another occasion this weekend, had Ivanka's old dress too, or a dress that she had
Mhm.
worn. It's not necessarily old. It was
Mhm.
from like the last inauguration. But yeah, I really, sorry, not to get distracted by the girl to the side, but I do love the cape front with your hands and the belted look. I think that's a very good silhouette. And yeah, that the dark green, the color's beautiful, the
Yeah, it
cut,
is.
hat.
And it's
I
a
like,
dress
I like it,
underneath,
but I
isn't
don't like this fabric that looks like they forgot to trim it. I'm not a fan of like these.
These tail offs.
Yeah, like why is that part just longer? But I think she looks lovely. From a
I mean,
design point, though, I'm like, it looks like somebody forgot to finish their job.
yeah, well, it's a kind of a shawl collar thing going on. It's extra fabric. Extra fabric is extra movement.
Mhm.
Extra
Doesn't mean I have
cost.
to like it.
Well, yeah.
Not Chain Store. Chain Store won't do that. They would like attach it and trim it, and it'd just be a simplified version of that. You probably see it in some shops too.
Yeah.
Like a toned down version. So that's why they have it longer and a bit flying off, because it's more cost. It's not mass production.
Yep, that's true.
You know that.
Yep, it's couture. It's, I get that. So
Yeah.
I think this is her dress from the thing. I didn't watch the ball though. Is that the right one from last night?
Yes,
Because it's lovely. This I can get behind.
because it's Gavinci. It's a reproduction of Audrey Hepburn's dress from Sabrina, which is like
Of course. Which is why it's
amazing
so
ball
lovely.
gowns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely stunning gown. And she had one. It was okay. Oscar de la Renta has clearly decided that Trump and Trump family is in, because they were full on. Ivanka had this hand beaded gown the whole way through. Usha had a black velvet gown with like little flowers that were all Oscar de la Renta.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that dress is especially beautiful, because I don't know if you can see it in the photo, but the way that the silhouette is, it's a sheath skirt, but there is a second skirt in back that is not attached to the legs.
You can see it ends. I wish I could use my pointer to show you, but it ends, about mid calf on her husband there, so you can see it. Where's Usha?
But yeah,
I can't find her.
They
copied. Is this her in this blue dress or purple?
I believe she had a blue dress, at least beginning the evening.
Okay. I found a compilation. It must be a dress from another thing too. Close enough, guys.
But yeah, they use that silhouette a lot in the Kenneth Branagh Cinderella for the evil stepmother. Those were some gowns.
Okay. So I think the one in the middle is not the correct one. I think the one on the right is what she wore.
The one on the right is the
I don't know what this one is in the middle though, but I want it. She looks fantastic.
I mean, yeah.
This is a time I can get behind extra fabric, because it's doing something. It's not just like, oh, I forgot to take this off. But I don't know.
It's very pretty. But yeah, the black one is the Oscar de la Renta.
Mm-hmm. I like it that you know all of the brands, all of the people that. I didn't think you were that into fashion.
Oh, believe me. I love dresses and I love glassware. It's a failing.
Dresses and glassware, those are your.
Give me a set of dishes any day. I'll go nuts.
You have sent me some. I told Anne once upon a time I was looking for a sugar bowl. And for like several months, she sent me all kinds of very different sugar bowls, which were lovely, but not what I would normally pick.
I like teapots.
Oh, cool.
Teapots are great.
I like teapots that are a pot inside a metal case with insulation in between.
Nice.
Kind of, I think the 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a few of them. They're all shiny silver ones.
Nice.
Just cut my nail.
But yeah, I was having a lot of fun with the dresses, and I saw that Miss Christy Nome was she was behind in the inauguration. I don't know who she had to shiv for an aisle seat because she was all the way at the back behind Trump, but she was wearing a light blue kind of dress thing, and so you could see her every time that there was a stand-up applause line. There's Christy in the back. So. But yeah, it was interesting. They didn't do spouses or anything in the room where they had the inauguration. It was just appointees, just senators, just former presidents, and the family. But yeah, not anyone extra behind besides that.
And then he was signing all them what would you call them? Orders.
The executive orders.
Yeah. I just think it's quite cool. I think it's quite good.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, nothing happens here. It takes forever for anything to ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
And this political prisoner's been let out already, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that some people were trying to hold them up on the way out, but
yeah.
Well, it's one of the issues with executive orders that's like, okay, I am jazzed about the executive orders. I am all about that, from, people before fish to, it's like, let's be really clear about what men and women are, to border issues, no more birthright citizenship. It's so good. It's amazing. But because, but one of the first ones was, he's like, okay, get rid of all Biden's executive orders. Great, because now Trump is doing executive orders and the next guy can just get rid of his. So it's like, it's much better if it's codified into law and through the legislator, but that does take longer. So let's get the ball rolling here.
Yeah. And I was gonna, we're talking about the inauguration, and so I saw a clip today, and it has nothing to do with what you guys were talking about, but I just remembered it, and I'll forget if I don't say it. So sorry. If you guys are still watching Candace Owens, I want to know why, because that woman is a piece of trash.
Oh.
And I always really liked her, but I don't know what happened the last couple of years. When the rabbi came on, she was live streaming, like, the whole picture is the thing, and she was in the corner. And the rabbi came on and she said, "Oh, you guys can take me off the screen." Like, when did it become cool to become like a complete raving anti-Semitic and we're like fine with it?
Yeah.
Like, just out of curiosity, what happened?
I mean, look, when I was rewatching, the stream I was watching was the Geeks and Gamers nerds, all right? And even they were quiet during the prayer. Like, right. Okay, they laughed a little bit about the black guy and his very Southern preacher prayer. It was kind of funny.
He was very, very into it, and it's not something that everybody is used to, so I understand that.
Right, but it's very common, Americans, if someone's praying, we're all like, cool, don't.
But it's not even that she was talking or whatever through it. It's that when he came on screen, she said, "You guys can take me off screen." Like, I don't understand what has happened to some of these people that they're like, "Oh yeah, no, it's fine to not like Jewish people." What has happened? It's weird.
Did she cut Trump's Jewish lawyer out of the screen too? The guy who was handing him all the executive orders?
I don't know.
And then a bit about hostages.
Only saw what I saw.
Did she scoff that too? Yeah, I know that you only saw the one clip, but it's like, dude.
Christine McCoy says it. Oh, Christine McCoy, sorry, says she was disrespectful and unprofessional, right? Like, you don't have to like stuff and you don't have to agree and you don't have to whatever, but like, I don't know.
I don't know.
If you're
either,
gonna,
'cause I'm not friends with those people and I don't watch her either, so I don't really know a lot of what's going on. I know it wouldn't surprise me if maybe it started with the Daily Wire, but that's just a theory.
well, I was gonna say, because isn't weird stuff going on with the Daily Wire too?
Oh, there's always weird shit going on with the Daily Wire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
I mean,
I don't know about this.
In the weight of weirdness, I think Daily Wire is just in the normal weird category. I'm like, what the heck, Candace?
Yeah,
It's true. I would say they are normal weird. Yeah.
It'd be like, that's kind of whack, but I mean not
everybody's
wholly
got their
unexpected.
things. Yeah, we've all got our weird stuff that we're like, tinfoil hat about, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Just saying, So, I'm sorry, I had to run away for a minute. Did I miss anything else that was exciting?
I don't know.
I heard people in the comments are talking about Bezos' chick with her boobs on a platter. That was interesting. And then,
what? What are you talking about? What?
Did you see the chick that was with Jeff Bezos?
No.
Oh,
She's
she's a pretty trashy dresser. Just gonna come out and say that already. But then she shows up to the inauguration. Is like, you know what? With a bra this good, who needs a shirt? And she just had a suit coat over it.
Okay, well there you go.
This is not working. I'm still getting used to having a computer, guys. We're gonna get through this together.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm trying to do all these things that like Carol knows how to do.
It's all working now, isn't it? I mean, you're not freezing and things.
Okay, I'm trying.
Hmm.
Let's see.
It was me that was rubbish.
Okay, and all of the little advanced children in little coats that they had custom made for them in America.
Cute.
But yeah, all of the little wool pea coats. It was very
well. We're not going to talk about wool pea coats. We're going to talk about these boobs that were out.
Titties.
Talking about boobs,
dude. They are truly. It's truly just a bra. What is that?
They're probably not real, are they?
Well, no, but I think that Annie, if you've paid for them, you got to show them off,
look.
right? How will other people know?
Her face. I can't. Like, I know we're here to look at her titties, but her face. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness. Sorry, Anne. And everybody's talking about Christine Owen, and I didn't see her.
Okay, it's just what's going on here. The face is so much it almost distracts from the boobs.
No, that's all I saw. It like her face was like this looked like a supervillain.
Everybody's a villain in your thing.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I think in comic terms, that's what I do.
So I mean,
yeah, that is true.
When they panned the crowd, believe me, there had been some work done.
Yeah,
yeah.
And not just the Miss Christie, because Christy Nome has had some work done, you can tell. But
So is this the blue dress that people were talking about? Hold on, I got it. Or is it something that she wore later on that I met?
Christine. She was showing her boobs so you don't look at her face.
Not fully healed yet. Come on, guys. My lips need a couple more days to calm down. So I thought, whatever. But yeah, that's the dress that Christy was wearing, which I thought was very nice.
I think it's pretty. It's I think
simple. Right. I think, and I'm crossing my fingers really hard here, because I feel like that dress is very much last administration. And I mean that to say that, okay, what Fox News anchor babes wear, I hate it. I hate it so much. It is a single color. It's the most boring thing you've ever seen. There's not a ruffle, there's not a pattern, there's not a detail. It is straight flat. It is one color and your shoes are the same color. And maybe you've got some big ugly chunky chain with it bleh, not good. Hate it. But I feel like that is in the vein of that, where it's like, I'm sorry, we're in politics, so we only wear a single colored pantsuit. It's like, even the queen would do a brooch. Come on, do something. And, I feel that, moving in with Ivanka especially, but like people that with this administration, it's like, okay, we're going to be stylish again. We're going to be pretty. We're not going to do what's correct in politics. We're actually going to wear nice clothes. Like, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what Make America Great Again means to me. We're getting the big guns when it comes to fashion. So it's like, yeah, like that's very nice. Again, little bit of ruffle, but it's not too much. It's barely a detail. Like the
I don't know. I like it.
Straight. The sleeves are straight. They're puffed a little bit, but not much. And again, the neck thing's good, but it's not quite excellent.
I don't know. I think it looks nice on her. And I like that because I was making fun of the extra fabric on the other ones, but at least that has a purpose. It's supposed to be some sort of tie thing around her neck. It's not just like, it's like, oh, hey, here's some fabric that I found.
Like not a scarf, not a cravat, not a,
Yeah. The executive order to make government buildings beautiful again, right? Like, awesome.
I'm about it.
Well, why do we have to have crap here, right? Like,
Texas lady says short sleeves in winter. Yeah, she is from literally my neck of the woods. She's like, it ain't that cold.
Right, exactly. Yep. It wasn't a pantsuit, so it had that going for it. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, okay, I know Kamala, but she came in wearing like the ugliest pantsuit. Mm-hmm. Like, do you have to like be so severe to be a woman in politics? Like, can't we look lovely and
dressed down for the occasion? That is what her outfit was in comparison to everyone's else. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
I mean, like, whoever does like her fashion advice also does it for like Hillary as well, because they both look like fucking hideous. Like, they go walking around, and I'm like, who told you to dress like that?
Sorry, I forgot to take this off.
I think all of them are better dressed than any of our politicians.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen a female politician except for the Queen. I don't think she counts.
There was a horrendous, I can't even think of her name, a green trouser suit. And the name's skipped my head. It's getting a bit late for my brain to work.
Oh, wow. And she really has got a lot of work done. Kristi Noem. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
She's had a lot of work done. I didn't realize it until I just saw an old picture and a new one next to each other. Holy moly, I wouldn't know her.
Well, it's like, yeah, Christina Aguilera is the exact same as well. I don't know if you've seen like her before and afters lately. Oh, yeah, like
her lately.
Pull it up. Like, not right now, but at some point, like, pull it up and take a look. Like, because Christina Aguilera does not look anything like how I remember her looking, like, I want to say even 10 years ago.
It's like Lindsay Lohan. Okay, she had bad work done, and then recently she had good work done. I'm like, I don't know how they fixed you, but they deserve every dime. Oh, incredible.
Yeah, you see it?
All right, hold on.
We're going to look at it together, guys.
We're all looking at this since this is apparently what we're doing now.
Well, it's different.
So I don't like this picture of her in this weird halter top thing is the one that made me go, oh, like, what is that face? What happened to it?
Which, you mean the one
bottom
where she's wearing
left?
The bottom left.
With the bun and the, like, her face is like.
Yeah, no, they did like some work on her face.
Yeah, it just looked like a few different people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Because you can look up at the top, like with her and that. I'm pointing like you guys can see. I apologize. But you can like that one with like her with like the hair extensions and the green top. Like that was like her. That was her. Oh, I can't remember. That was like her
Genie
Roots
in the
album.
Bottle? way back in the day.
I can't remember if it was that one or I think it's the one that came after Genie, because like her Genie album was like all of her teenage, like I'm a girl and I just want to be loved and find myself shit. And then the one that came after that was like I found myself and now fuck you, right? Like that was pretty much how that album was. Yeah.
I don't know if I remember him, but okay.
You know what? Like, here's the thing. Like, I listen to a lot of Christina Aguilera. I really do. So that's why I pick up on this stuff like I do. And yeah, like I saw her, like she was doing like some kind of like Spotify special or something. And they said it was Christina Aguilera, and I went to go watch it because, you know, that's what I was gonna do. And I was like, I don't know who that lady is. Like, that can't be Christina. And then she started to sing. I was like, okay, it is Christina, but like, holy fuck, what happened to your face?
Yeah, I didn't mean to shut that for everybody. Sorry.
Can you look up Angela Rayner? Angela Rayner, green trouser suit.
And what's your
Just
last name? What's her last name?
Rayner. Rayner.
Rayner. Okay. Green. Oh wow, it comes right up when I start to type green suit. Let's look at what she's got going on.
Good old Google, always listening.
Apparently, she's worn this more than once or something because it's everywhere. I gotta pick a picture to. There's too many to choose from.
I was a big fan of that outfit.
Oh my god. Okay. You guys are gonna like this. This is fun.
Oh.
Man, you could use that fabric to do like green screen stuff. Like that's maybe she's multitasking. So that way she can like hang it up behind her and like do something.
Disappear.
Yeah.
You know what is the best about
Hello, I'm wearing a suit, but I'm also the White Cliffs of Dover. See the waves?
But the green shoes don't match the green of the suit also. And like not in a good way. And like but it's so unflattering. Oh my god.
It doesn't fit.
Bad color.
I mean, she looks pregnant on it, doesn't she? And I don't think she wasn't. There's lots of pictures of it, and they're all just as bad as each other.
Well, that's why I was having trouble finding which one we were going to look at, because it does feel like she needs to have.
I don't know anyone that color would look good on. That is
well. Here, Anne, I'll show you guys this. This is the image of. Hold on. Here it is. It looks nice on the lady that's modeling it. No,
that's not even like it's not even the same.
They said it is.
That they're fucking lying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because the fabric on the left is not shiny. And
well, maybe she has better lighting. My point is that
I mean, fair enough.
Should be a twig inside it though, won't she? Them trousers. There'll be no legs in them trousers.
I think what happened is she saw this and like, you know how like sometimes like people can be delusional. She like looked at this model and she's like, I am also that skinny, and then like ordered it in her size and then like just didn't realize.
Well, it's like, you know, now we have body positivity models and you're like, oh, that really don't look good in fat girl. Okay, never mind. I with the skinny model, I was gonna buy that, but actually I really shouldn't.
Like, I know what I shouldn't wear. Like, I know my body type, right? It's like that pencil skirt right there. I should never wear that because I have a donkey butt. Okay, like my butt is huge. Okay, you can see this thing from fucking Mars. No pencil skirt for me. All right,
right.
Yeah.
When I was like wearing formal dresses, you know, in high school and stuff, I always had to have the ones that hit me at my natural waist, because if I tried to wear anything that came down just the way I'm made, if it doesn't hit my natural waist, I look like super disproportionate. Like, you just got to know these things about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Timo
says she's got it off of Timo.
Yeah. Oh, and Christine before mentions Miss Harmeet Dillon. Okay, so she knit her hat for the event. Fantastic. She wore 3 different saris to balls afterwards.
I saw one red sari because I follow her on Instagram. Anne and I tried to get her on. But unfortunately, it did not work out. She was going to come and talk about knitting. Maybe we'll get her again someday when she's not busy being a cool Trump lawyer.
I mean, that does happen.
Yeah.
Not to me, but some people.
I'd be a terrible lawyer. I'd be like looking at somebody being like, man, you're fucking lying.
In the courtroom first day going, Ace attorney did not prepare me for this.
No, and of course, like, I'd be like talking to the judge. It's like, Your Honor, I understand that my client actually did kill this person, but I'm just doing my job. Please don't talk down to me, okay?
Like, if you'd be a real cool dude about this, big preach. Just take that to the bank.
Yeah.
I can't find. No, that's 8 years ago. Nope. I can't find anything recent.
Hang on. Because I saw it today.
But we love Harmeet Dillon because she is a fabulous knitter. And if you see her on a show giving an interview, she is often in a hand knit sweater that she herself made. So, Texas Sheep Lady, I'm with you. People won't like it, but some outfits should not come in a full range of sizes. There are some cuts and styles that are not made for everybody, and that's okay.
Yeah, and I always get like on a mini soapbox when I talk about fashion designers a little bit because, like, first off, I always want to find out like who the designer is before I really start looking at their clothes, because there's a long history of certain individuals like going into fashion to design clothes, and what they do is they starve the female models so that way they have a boyish body, and then basically tell them to act like one while they dress them up, and then they tell women that this is what you're supposed to look like, and I'm like,
right,
no.
Yeah.
Are you saying that male fashion designers might really be into dudes?
What? What? Absolutely, yeah. I would say that. Gay guys turning women into boys so that way they can, like, design clothes for them. I'm just saying, there are gay models too. You can just go fight over them.
That's right. Find a dude. Sorry, I sent it to you through Telegram, and also
the thing, Anne, is that I have not set up any of these other things on my computer because I haven't used it enough.
Hang on.
So
Do I have
I'm
to email you? I can email it to you.
No, my email's not even on it. Don't worry.
Well, it's on Harmeet Dillon's Twitter. So if you find that,
I'm trying to find it, but guess what? I don't have a password for it.
Oh, first used woes.
I suppose all the American outfits we've just looked at, they all had really good figures, didn't they?
We did seem to see folks that were aware of their shape, yes. Except for that one.
Let's see. It doesn't. And it's not showing it to me.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I can't find her. I'm sorry, guys.
You just picture it in your mind, and it's really good.
She looked fabulous in her saris, and so
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I cannot do that.
Anyways,
I will try to sign into more
baby.
things the next time we do this.
Right.
Okay. And I gotta figure out why it does that.
Huh?
When I turn and then I come back, my face is all glowing. I gotta figure out how to fix that.
Yeah, it's probably because you've got your bright door on one side, so when you move your head, it sees your hair, so the light is trying to compensate for the darkness in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'll have to figure this out.
Cheeky Mayor comes in for the win.
Sorry. This is, like I said, these are jokes that we would like in our house. Man. So. Anyway.
Good talk, guys.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I'm going to watch more of it, actually.
10-10, I'd probably have the conversation again.
What'd you say?
10-10, I would have the conversation again. I'm
I didn't hear you
punny.
at first. Oh my god. Um, do we want to talk about anything else?
I
The
have a
border
new
got
crochet hook.
closed. Oh, fun.
I will show you.
I like crochet hooks.
It is this uniquely designed thing.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it furls or is it?
Yeah, it's
pretty.
furls. Yeah. I
Cool.
can't show
Very
you. 'Cause-
nice.
Yeah. Kara, who I work with, she was kind of like, I'm gonna enable you. And I was like, what are you gonna enable me with? And she sent me a link and I was like, man, I just bought one. Like it just happened, right? But it just came in today. And of course my husband was like, how many more hooks do you need? And I was like, man, like, I don't know. How much more filament do you need? Right. You know. But I'm trying it out. It's I don't know yet. I mean, it fits the shape of my hand, which is nice, but I don't know if it's really, I don't know. I'm still using it though.
Okay.
Yeah. I get it.
I was so sad. I went to Hobby Lobby to buy yarn. They have less yarn. Like we used to have 4 aisles. It's now like 2.
That's what happened to mine like a year ago or something.
Yeah.
And a lot of the kind of yarn I liked there, they got rid of, which was very sad.
Yeah.
And Petite Me says that Joann Fabrics and Craft is under its second bankruptcy. Yep, they're going to be gone.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, they're
I think
I
they
was sorry.
bought by March. Like they need somebody to bail them out by like March or they're done. That's what I read.
Yeah, I was in one the other day and yeah, it was looking very empty.
Mm-hmm. Here, if you need something to work on and you don't know what it is, Cheeky Mirror is doing a 100 black quilt challenge. If you sew, apparently, I didn't read the quilt part. I was just thinking, But yes, you can do 100 days of quilts if you want. God bless you. I don't sew anymore.
That's ambitious. Good for you.
I've got loads of squares knocking about.
Yeah?
Some came from my friend's stash. I've got a box full of squares. But
Cool.
and some half done quilts that I was finishing off.
Oh, if Joanne's isn't bought by February 7th, they're done. Well, I don't know. I read something. It said that March. Maybe that's when they would be closing. I don't know. I can't remember all the details.
I have a wool shop just up the road. Sorry. 5-minute drive up the road in the town. We have a pretty good independent wool shop, so
Nice.
it is, yeah.
That's nice. I
just don't need to buy any.
Right. But I like the stores like Joann's and stuff for when I need stuff for my classes that I teach at our co-op or when I am making something for my kids or, because I tend to not use my wool for them. My kids are still in that stage where my oldest one, we went through all the clothes like 6 months ago, got all the stuff that fits, and now they come out today and they're like, my pants don't fit me. And I'm like, how can your pants not fit you? You wore pants yesterday. What happened? So until they're out of that stage where they grow like that, I don't even bother making them stuff with nice wool because it would be sad. It's too fast. But
what do you think Joann's is going bankrupt though? Like I thought last time I checked we were all into like this craft thing, right? Like
yeah. I mean, they got the fabric though. That's the part that I don't get because but their stuff is expensive too. I don't know. I mean, there's so many online options.
Maybe that's what it is because it's like, Hobby Lobby has less fabric and yarn in it, right? It's not like they grew in either. And then Joann's is closing. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? Shop local. Woo.
I mean, I do like my local yarn store, but I bought yarn to make myself a vest. I bought 4 skeins of yarn, and it cost $120. So as much as I love to support that yarn shop, I don't have $120 every time I want to make something. And that was only 4 skeins of yarn. I am not a small girl. I need more than 4 skeins for some patterns. What am I supposed to do?
Well, we should buy some land and get some sheep, and we can make our own yarn, right? That's how this happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been a fan of having a commune, but I don't know. I think that it wouldn't work well. It'd work well in the beginning, and then it would be like communism. It would go and have
Only works
people
on
in work and then,
paper.
Yeah. So are you gonna make 100 squares in 100 days, Annie?
No.
It sounds excellent, but no.
Probably not. Is it set, or can you just make it up as you go along?
I don't know.
I have loads of quilting books now, but yeah, I'd have to get my act together, wouldn't I, to do that?
Mm-hmm. Anne's mom says it's pretty low quality, and then Failsafe is just being mean to me. DK needs twice as much yarn just for her large head, so thanks.
Wow.
Thanks a lot.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'd say there's... it's hard. Because, there's been a little bit of a, woohoo, everyone's into big, gaudy crochet things or, knitting with extra large needles and things and stuff like that. So it's like, there's a bit of crafting fad, but I don't know how many people are like serious. Like I walk into Joann's and the craft books there's very little knitting. It's mostly sticker and coloring books and stuff like that. Unless, hey, I want to knit sweaters proper or socks. I mean, there's a couple sock books, but it's not,
Yeah,
but,
I don't know. I think the internet's got to have an impact on it. I mean, there's so many places that you can go.
Yeah.
Even for like generic yarns. So, I don't know. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I'm tired too.
I had a migraine over the weekend and I feel like it might be coming back. I really hope not. I lost 2 whole days. It was no fun. Well, it's not true because I podcasted with Anne, and then after I did that, I went to bed. But
that's nice. I'm going now.
Yeah, totally. Like, I don't even think I ate on Saturday. I got in bed and my husband watched a movie with the kids, and then he took them out to dinner, and then I don't know. I was in bed. I wasn't involved. But yeah, I don't know. The whole Joann's thing, I mean, it's a resource for people who don't have local yarn stores or don't have, I don't know. I don't want to see all of them go away, even though I don't necessarily love the stores. You know what I mean?
I get that. I mean, selection-wise, I'd say going into a Joann's is just slightly better than Walmart craft stuff. Like they have...
My Walmart has nothing.
Oh.
They've got like 4 skeins of yarn, so around here.
Maybe that's the problem with our local Joann's then, is that our Walmart is actually somewhat well stocked. Not except for the beginning, not really any knitting books, but there's, would definitely compete with the Joann's acrylic section at least.
Yeah, it's all acrylic in a lot of our shops, if they're chain stores.
Yeah. They do carry some wool in some of these places, but it's few and far between, and it's expensive. Like, then it's to the point of, if I'm going to spend that much on wool, I'm going to go to my local yarn shop and buy it, because I can support my local yarn shop, or I can buy it from a big company and, spend the same amount. So, I don't know. But I think we're going to wrap it up because I'm going to go take some migraine pills. So
That's what we should do.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up.
Catch it before it catches you.
exactly, that's the plan. But guys, thanks for coming. Annie, I'm glad your volume got working. Do you have anything going on that people should follow you for? Are we anything you're doing that you want to tell us about? Or are you good?
Not particularly. I'm just carrying on with my little weekly show thing. So if you like a coffee break length sort of vlog on a weekly basis, you might like it.
Good.
It's just what we've been doing at our knitting group and what I'm doing and bits of cats and dogs and things.
Very good. What about you, Carol? Anything we should check you out for?
Not yet, but my bacon podcast is a thing. It's really happening. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then I think maybe in a couple of weeks I might be able to share some exciting developments with me in work, but I have fun things coming there. So
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anne, anything you want to tell the people?
For the knitting meetup. Again, it is, I think I said February 2nd, but I meant February 1st, Saturday of the Knitting McCurley retreat. 12:30 at the, hang on. I'm going to miss the name of it. At the Sweet Paris Creperie in South Lake, Texas. Come hang out. I'm excited to see people. It's next week.
Yeah, it's coming right up. And Anne and I will be back on Saturday morning. And after that, like I said, our schedule's going to be funny. So we'll try to communicate with you guys what's going on because we're both have things going on in our life. So
yes, very excited.
Don't worry, we'll be back. We might be gone for a couple of weeks though, but we'll pop up. So okay. Thanks everybody. We will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.